And there we go. We're back. Oh, you know what? Let me do Outhouse first, because again, I do want to do a brief introduction here since we are in a different segment of the show. Welcome, everybody. BJ Weiler back with you for the Island Warfare portion of our Stronghold Kingdom stream today. Again, raising money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. That's what Extra Life is. Just playing games, trying to be a real-life hero for kids. Every single dollar, every single penny that we raise through Extra Life goes directly to helping the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia help the kids that need the hospital, be it for treatment for cancer, serious injury, serious illness, birth defects, psychological counseling, research and development, you name it, that's what the hospital does. And a lot of it, again, like we just saw for that video, a lot of the stuff, that they try to do here, no matter what it is, it's for the best interests of the kids. It's to be the best that they can be, to not only treat the ailments of the children that we have today, but to prevent those ailments in the future as well. So Extra Life, a big part of what we do here to help the kids. Playing games, something so fun, so simple, just playing a game and doing what we can to help a sick child or children in need. That's what Extra Life is all about, and that's why we're here every Friday afternoon doing this with Stronghold Kingdoms. Let's go grab some stashes here, shall we? Boom. In the meantime, let's rock and roll with where we are at here. So 132 days, like I said, at 4 o'clock. We are now 132 days away from our 25-hour marathon. $126 raised as a team so far. So go Battery go. I've got a paltry $15 into that total, and that's all thanks to our Judgment Gaming team captain, Battery H. Team of duo, a team of two, me and the Battery. Battery raises for the Children's Hospital down in New Orleans. I, of course, as I sort of mentioned, raise money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, $15 in. Ultimate goal, $1,000. If we can get $1,000 before I start my marathon, November 2nd at 4 p.m. Eastern, I shall die this. This wisp, this lock, whatever you might want to call it. Well, the whole thing. I still have some hair back here. Not too much up here anymore. Mostly because I'm doing this. Because I'm a father and work sucks. But hey, I still have some. I can dye purple, and so that's $1,000. That's the $1,000 ultimate goal for this year, and that'll be everybody's reward to see me with purple hair. But in the meantime, all right, let's rock and roll here. Island Warfare Day 870, and there's been quite a few changes this week. There's been quite a few shakeups. I'm not going to get into all the nasty details here because I don't think that's entirely necessary. But we do want to report on some changes that have occurred here within our house and factions. So let me make sure I got all my stuff going out here as needed. And see what we got for you for Battle Report of the Week too. So let's check out our reports here to begin with. Stash. Later on, at the end of the show, of course, we have our Battle Report of the Week. So it's mostly going to be the AI attacks on us. I think I did a couple of attacks. I sort of want to take a relook at on the show. Yeah, a couple of bandit camps I hit, so we'll take a look at. But yeah, mostly just pretty much getting pounded by the AI again this week. Let's see where we are at on the leaderboard too. Oh good, we moved up on Quester and Defender. Points are hanging in there. Bandit Killer, we've moved up a bit. We've moved just on the cusp of cracking the top 50 here. So yeah, we about 2,000 more, about 2,500 more bandits, and we'll be ahead of Lady Cynthia J there of House 13. Wolf's Bane still hanging right in the middle there in 51. Sort of a largish gap in between these two here. 6,000 wolves killed here, and between these next three, it's only a matter of 2,000 wolf difference. So once we can crack once we can get ahead to Z-Paj here, we should be able to move up fairly quickly to at least 48th. And then, of course, we got a big gap here that we're going to have to try to catch up. But once we can get past 51st here, we should see a pretty quick jump of the next 3 spots there. But just on the cusp of the top 50 here for Wolves and Bandits Killed. Very, very nice. So that's where we are with the leaderboard. Let's check out the state of the world, shall we? House 13 about to win the 4th glory round, 950,000 honor. So they probably should have this wrapped up today. So this will give us a good indicator here of how fast these these rounds are going. And it's pretty much a week. The last round ended day 863 is day 870. So yeah, so pretty much every week, every Friday evening, early Saturday morning, House 13 wins. So as you can see, much faster, even on this world where Age 1 just crawled on by. It was about 55 to 60 days. 55 to 60 days between glory rounds in Age 1. Here, we are down to a freaking week, man. That's crazy. So a week per glory round. So let's see what we're looking at for Age 2. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 13 other houses here left. So 2 are eliminated per round until there's 5. So there would be 1. Let's go. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So about 5 weeks till we get down to 5. 6, 7, 8. So we've basically got 2 months. We got about 8 weeks or 2 months left in Age 2. So that's going to go by very, very quickly. And then we move on to Age 3, which shakes things up even more. But speaking of the shakeups here, let's take a look at where we're at here. As you can see, the colors have changed a bit here. Because there's been some dissension in the ranks. There's been some... You pooed? Okay. My next video break, I will come and change you. Always. But there's been some dissension in the ranks here. There's been a bit of a rift here between some members of House 1 and our relevant factions here. So we are now Knights Hospitallers here. This is our faction, based on, of course, again, credit to Megan for coming up with this concept all those months ago of Knights Hospitallers to sort of tie in with what we do here every week with Extra Life and Stronghold Kingdoms. So Knights Hospitallers and the latest faction to join us here, originally in House 1. Do Not Disturb. Of course, we know a couple of these are neighbors. Were neighbors of ours for some weeks here. Boadicea and Beesling were in Mahehe for quite some time. We'd send them some supplies every now and again just to be friendly neighbors. And a couple of weeks ago, they ended up joining us when we were in joining House 1 essentially when we were all one house here. But unfortunately, there's been some debate on leadership and where we want to go as a house and a faction, and so that's caused a bit of a rift between the House 1 factions here, led of course by Taz, the RAF, Republican Association of Farmers, and the Farmer and Trader Association, led by Speedy Jack, who's stopped in every now and again as well to our streams. So a bit of a rift here. So now we've split into sister houses, and just before I went on here, I had to, I've been thinking about this all week. This split happened shortly after the show last week. I've been thinking about it all week in between trying to get work done and everything else. About having my say on this whole situation. Again, I'm not going to go into details here, but I did finally, right before we went online here, I did finally get my thoughts written down and posted them into the discords, the relevant discords to both houses now. So there it is. That I've said my piece there. I'll probably post something in-game mail. I'll probably copy those posts. The posts are identical that I made, but I will probably copy those posts into in-game mail too, because obviously I don't think everybody is in Discord, so at least everybody has an opportunity to read my thoughts on this. I thought it important to chime in because obviously, of course, I've been a leader here in Knights Hospitalers for quite some time. It is sort of my home faction. We almost started out the world. I didn't join a faction, I think, until day 30. And then, of course, the faction I joined moved around a bit, and we changed factions a bit. But it was originally the Renegades, Rebels, and Rogues faction, or one of the sister factions, that eventually became Knights Hospitalers here. And I remained in the faction for a long, long time just to get to the loyalty achievement. And so it sort of was a dead faction. I was the only one there for quite some time because everybody else had moved around to some of the other sister factions. And then, of course, Megan came along and some others, and we rebuilt this as Knights Hospitalers. So this is Knights Hospitalers has always been pretty much my home on this world. So we're still here, and we're still keeping Knights Hospitalers. Still heading in, keeping the theme of, we're here to help people. We're here to make sure everybody, except the rogues, has a fun time on whatever world we happen to be on. So that's always been my philosophy, and so that's what we're going to stick with here anyway, with the Hospitalers here, and going forward. So hopefully, I've reached out the hand in my letter, and we'll see where we go from here. We'll see what transpires in the future weeks coming up here for House 16 and House 1. And as I did mention in the letter, at some point this was going to be inevitable anyway, with 4 factions in a house. I think either age 3 or age 4 sets a limitation on how many houses are allowed in, or how many factions are allowed in a house, to a maximum of 3. So at some point, if we as House 1 were going to grow beyond 3 factions, we would have to split up anyway. So at the end of the day, if we can all learn to live and play together, we can continue on sort of as normal here, and see what kind of changes age 3 and age 4 will bring to this world, because with those limitations in place about how many people can join a faction and how many factions can join a house, that kind of shakes things up a bit on the world. And yeah, we might see some power struggles coming up in the near future here, over the course of the summer, really. So at the end of the day, it might prove beneficial to make sure that our friendly, helpful farming houses kind of stick together, band together, and make sure everyone is protected and able to play the game in the way they most enjoy. Again, except, of course, for the rogues. But that's where we're at right now. So obviously, of course, House 16 eliminated early in the glory round because there was no other factions in it. But House 1's still hanging in here. So where's House 1 right now? Where are we at here? 94, 92. So 3rd place right now. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So let's see where we're at. So in the meantime, let's do some more stuff. We've got, I think, Arson Shard has returned. Arson, longtime member of Knights Hospitalers here. Part-time player, takes some time on and off, as, real life dictates. So we always wish Arson the best of luck in his real world endeavors. Whatever real life throws at him, we're always sending our best wishes to Arson. So we're glad to see Arson back for the time being. Welcome back, Arson Shard. Of course, Arson Shard was a donator for us for 2017. So always much appreciated. So he donated about 15, or how much did he donate? I think it was $50. I think he donated quite a bit to us last year for Extra Life. So always Always awesome for that. Yeah, 4th place for House 1. That's right, because House 13 is first, and then 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place. Yes, thank you for that. Yeah, I kind of don't even consider House 13 because it's like automatic there. So, so take World of Warcraft out of the room. What are the other leading MMOs? Sort of that play, sort of that line of thinking. But yeah, that's I think it's age 3 where they set where Firefly sets the limitations for factions and house membership. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of changes, what kind of shakeups occur over the summer, like I said. But let's see. Oop, that's not the right one. We want that one. So welcome back, Arson. Of course, Emperor Bubba used to be in one of the other factions. Now he is with us here in House 16 with the missus. We've got somebody who applied to the faction, so hopefully we can welcome you in the next show or two. House membership changed. Of course, we left House 1. And we have joined House 16. Faction relationship chain. We are now neutral. Hopefully that can change in the future as well. So neutral. It's always good to have allies, though. Let's see what else. Oh, we got Human Lord, and we got an achievement by Megan. Genius. Ooh. So what is genius? Silver. Do I even know what genius is here? Here we go, genius. Let's take a look. Oh, I can't click that because I don't have anything yet. But genius is researching everything in one branch of the tree. The next level is researching everything in 2 branches of the tree. So essentially, these are the branches here. There are 4 branches in each research, in the overall research tree. So Megan has finished off researching every single little bit in one of these branches here. Arson Shard is the one who did the 425 Wolf Lair set with no losses. One of our better replays in the history of the show. That's right, yes. Past winner of our battle report of the week there. 425 Wolf Lairs, not a single loss. Breathknock joined Sweetleaf and Rebels, Rogues, and Renegades. Okay, so Breathknock has moved on to House 13, so congrats to Breathknock for getting into House 13. We'll get some end-of-age rewards there. Very cool, very cool. Let's see here. In the meantime, let's see. We've got our own achievement here. Death Trap. Double Diamonds. Haha. Double Diamond Death Trap is the Killing Pits, I do believe. Killing Pits right here. Double Diamond Death Trap. Over 25,000 Killing Pits triggered in our castles. We are currently at 25,405. Next level, double that, 50,000. So we've got essentially double that now. Finish the 3rd next week. Only military vaults left after that. Oh, wow. Nice. Military vaults. So that's the military. So vaults is left for Megan to research. I've got a long ways to go. I got no points, right? Yep, because we haven't ranked up recently. I think I ranked up once, yeah. A couple of weeks ago to get some research or other in. I forget what that was all about. But yeah, we do have to start doing some ranking up here, I think. Vaults is worst research ever. You can win, you don't need it. And if you lose, rather done faster so you don't get castle wrecked. Yes, that's what I've always said about this particular bit of research. I think two pieces of research here that are sort of misplaced here. One is the vaults here, which increases the time it takes to pillage your villages. So essentially, to max it out, you've got 200%. But yeah, it's almost a useless piece of research because you'd rather get the pillages over with quick. Because whatever is pillaged from your village is easily recouped through your production. Especially when it's the AI doing it to you. It's like if the AI pillages you, that's nothing. Of course, other players, if they constantly hit you, that's one thing. But you could, in a lot of cases, the damage that is done to your castle is worse than whatever whoever is attacking you ends up pillaging from you. you could spend more in stone to repair your castle than would ever be pillaged from your castle in that single attack. So that's kind of one of those little things there in the game that's just it's not very well balanced. It's not very well thought out. If anything, this probably would have made more sense if this was, say, a ransack. If this was a ransack research, I think that would make a little bit more sense, because I think it's more onerous to have to deal with ransacks, as we've seen over the last few weeks as well. More onerous to have to deal with ransacks than it is your village being pillaged. Even if it means, getting a lot of damage to your castle, sometimes it's more onerous. It gets to the point where it's more onerous to have to rebuild whatever gets ransacked because of the time to rebuild than it is to rebuild your castle. But I think at the end of the day, if it was up to me, I would make this as a ransack proof research, and make it sort of like diplomacy, that limits the chance that you're actually going to get ransacked. So let's say, it could even be the same percentages of diplomacy here. So 5% chance that ransack will fail, 10% chance that ransack will fail, or 10% chance ransack will fail on more than one building. That way, if you got 2 or 3 points, you still might get one building ransacked, but it saves, from having 3 or 4 buildings ransacked. I think that would have been a better choice for this bit of research. But, it is what it is. That's what we got to deal with. And yeah, that's where it is. But, yeah, nice. So Megan will be having another one done very shortly. All right, in the meantime, let's see what we need to do here. I think that's all the introductions we need to do. That is all the achievements and stuff. Is just basic attack. So first thing we need to do, let's get repaired here. Let's go ahead and do repair work. And I think we need to check in on our donations as well, because we've got this pain in the butt quest here. Not quite 4,000 yet, so we got a long way to go getting this quest out of the way. So I think we're going to be working on that a little bit today, seeing how much further along we can get and seeing how we can help ourselves with that. In the meantime, let's get back here. Let's get the repairs done as soon as we can here. That way that's done and over with and not forgotten. Alright, we will confirm that. Bala Kinwood, we will confirm that. Advanced options, restore troops, because I think we got a couple we can put out there. Okay. Barthios, repair. I just did all this early this morning too, and it's ugh. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, damn. I hate when I do that. I freaking hate when I do that, because now it eliminates all my oil pot placement. That is so aggravating. So freaking aggravating. Ay, ay, ay. That's it. Alright, let's confirm that. Let's go ahead and memorize that. Memorize. Thanks. So we'll have to throw some more. We'll have to get some more pitch in there so we can throw the rest of our oil pots back up. Alright, we're good there. Oh my goodness, how am I this tired? I did have to do a lot of housework this morning, which of course hampered my ability to get a nice long stream in this morning and afternoon. All right, you know what? We can do this, I think. Yeah, we got a couple of oil pots. Bury and repair. Go ahead and get you built back up. Let's go ahead and confirm that. Barrack. Repair. Yeah, we will confirm that. BG Grocers repair. Oh, you know what I forgot to do too from this morning? Let me hurry up through the rest of this, because I went and did it to myself again. I'm glad I just remembered this. No, I think that's 2 so far that didn't need repair. 3. Bueno. We'll be back to do some of this and finish off this castle in Bois today too. By lane. Benzania. Do I have enough stone? Yeah, I ran out of stone this morning with Benzania. Oh, Jesus, I'm hitting the wrong buttons again. You know what? Jesus. Repair. It was ridiculous. Oh no, it was not Benzania, it was Borenath. I ran out of stone. But there we go. Okay. But it is Benzania I got to get into because, yes, I went to recruit in here for my army. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. To beef up the army out here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So we got a lot more troops we can hire. How are we? All right, now we're fine. We're fine. All right, so let's throw in 5 and then we'll throw in 7. All right, let's turn everybody on. And let's get this back to normal levels here. So we don't end up losing all our food, which I think this hurt a little bit. All right, not too bad. Let's go up. Yeah, there we go. Actually, we don't even, that's fine. Fruit fly. All right, so we're good there. One thing I do want to check now is supplies here. See if we've recovered any. So we're almost fully recovered here in Balasar. From our previous donations. Balakinwood, we're a little light on cheese. We're pretty good there. So good, we'll be able to knock out quite a few donations. Baydeen here a little bit different. Since we lose those parish bonuses now, we got a couple of villages here that are really hurting for supplies, food-wise. Had to eliminate ale usage because we've got far more peasants than we do ale production. Same thing with food. We're running out of quite a bit of food here. And why are we? Let me see something here. That's right, we have the wolf's castle here. Oh no, this is the snake's castle, don't we? Snake, right? That's the snake's castle here. But we do have bright sunshine here as well, so it's identical to the in between the worlds there. But yeah, so I've had to go back to half rations here just so I can keep up with supplies here. But so what we're gonna have to do is eliminate some taxes. Let's see where we're at here. Barian, we're good. Barrack a little light here, hasn't fully recovered. How are we doing, army? All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and throw. Beef up the army a little bit here. I think we're short. We're short 1. And that, yeah, in fact, that pretty much does it, because if we do the 1 there, I'll take that spare unit space away. So let's go ahead and get him back. Now as you see, spare unit space is 2. That's fine, because what I'm going to need to do here is throw down some more food supply here. Definitely need to throw down some more food supply. So we're making 7,200 apples, 7,200 cheese, 7,200 ham, 8,000 bread, 10,000 vegetables. So we need essentially one of each of these next three here. So we're going to I'm going to go ahead and build that. Let's start with the, well, who's the lowest? 72, 77, 72, 77, 26, 66. So cheese is actually the lowest here. Unfortunately, it's apples that we have to donate a whole bunch of. We have to donate a lot more apples than we do cheese. So that kind of fits right there. Does the apple farm fit there? You see, the apple farm won't fit there, but it'll fit back a bit there. I think the cheese actually fits closer. Yeah. See, the apple sort of fits there. The cheese fits there. So I think that's a good place for our cheese. Let me see. Nope. Let me see this here. Yep. So that'll fit nice. That'll tuck nicely in there. Just gotta throw the cheese down here. 2072. Yep. 2072. So we'll do that. Let's make sure we should be able to get right up there. Yep. All right. That's right there. Nice. All right. So we got cheese building there. Apples and BJ Grocers we are light on. I think that's because we're light on apple production here. Yeah, apples is the lowest producer here, so that's an issue. See, this is where I wish we had that feature that we do in the single player games of being able to say turn off consumption of a particular food type. We can go into the menu in the single player game, say nobody eats any apples, and just let the apple supply build up. Fortunately, we don't have that option here. We just have the option of how much food they consume. And there's no place to build another apple farm in here. Oh, why are we short here? Oh, all right, flower beds, which we don't have room for. Okay. Not much we can do about that except start doing research to beef up our farming abilities, which we may have to do, although I may want to do stone quarrying. They're still running low on a lot of stone, even with the parish building giving us the bonus right now. So we got to see here. Alright, so in the meantime, not a whole lot of apples to donate there. Again, here, you vacation cabin, same thing. We run low on apples and cheese. If there's anything else, there's nothing else I want to turn off at the moment. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh goodness. We're good in Bordonius. Bornaith is good. Boivonon is good. Except for ham for some reason. Bylane. Let me check Boivonon here. 52, 57. Oh, I think we may have gotten ransacked. You know what? That's what it was. We did get ransacked, and I had something else building, I think, at the time. So we got to replace our sausage factory there. Or is it this thing? Oh, no. It might be our vegetable farm. Our vegetable farm must have gotten ransacked. I'm going to have to check the reports on that then. So where are we pulling in? Yeah, it's the vegetable farm. 37 for 100 for vegetables, 52. So we're going to have to rebuild our vegetable farm. So let's go ahead and do that. Which means I probably have to turn this all off. Turn all off. Turn all on. 7. All right, I had done that earlier. All right, so we got that vegetable farm. Okay. But yet we still have more than enough vegetables. How ironic is that? Buy lane. All right, buy lane is good for donations. Benzania, we're pretty decent. And back to Balasar. Okay. So that's that. Is there anything, any stashes out here? Cheese, no apples close by, of course, because apples are the thing we really, really need. Let's go ahead and get this guy. And another thing, too, we've got, you saw last week, I think. What is this guy? Macy K8521. I'm not sure if that name's familiar or not. But we've had an issue with this guy voting for himself. Now, obviously, with me having 3 villages, as long as I keep up my votes, he can't get ahead of me. He can't take stewardship from me. But I mailed him. In fact, it's right here. Greetings. So I mailed him on the 18th, which is 4 days ago. Greetings, welcome to Island Warfare in Mako Parish. I hope all will enjoy your time on this world. My faction Knights, Hospitaller, and House One are a group of helpful and friendly players who play primarily as farmers, though we will keep rogues in check on this world to keep it peaceful. If you're new to the game and have any questions about playing or various gameplay elements, just contact us and we'll help you out. One thing to note, there are several unwritten rules on the various worlds by which players agree to abide by to ensure that worlds remain rogue-free and that all can enjoy their time on that world. One of those rules is that if you are a member of a parish that already has been claimed by a steward, you should not vote for anyone else but that steward in the parish. Voting that should have been voting for someone else other than the steward, especially for yourself, can be seen as an act of war or aggression, rogue-like, and usually means that the steward or someone in their faction house will raise your village with no questions asked. Now, I haven't gotten a reply, but after I sent this message, I saw that his votes started to drop every day. But I checked again this morning, and obviously, as we can see, he re-voted himself up to the maximum number of votes he's able to obtain. So I think, but he had a higher built-up village, so I'm not sure what went on there. So he either deleted buildings or got ransacked. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, it could be the pig ransacking him, actually. Yeah, so the pig could have ransacked him, because the pig will send out ransacks. So I'm not liking this guy. He hasn't responded, and he's still voting for himself, so... And I kind of like the idea of being able to get another village here without having to buy a charter, especially when charters are rare to pop in these smaller parishes. So I think what I need to do is I still have a village slot open here. Now I've been waiting to get another village here in Lavagan. But with arson here, for the time being, of course, that sort of helps, say with parish teas and stuff. But I really do need another village for which I can make donations. Of course, I need another one, Don Mariano Marcus, too. So I am going to have to level up and do some research so I can get more villages to begin with. But there's charters aplenty here that I can pick and choose from. The other one here is lapu-lapu. That if somebody else pops here in lapu-lapu, I would seriously consider capturing that village. So I think what we're going to do... because there's no information on this guy. Villages 1, points 1. He's completed no quests. He's only got 2 achievements, which I think are pretty basic achievements you can do pretty quickly. Commoner. because if this, well, this guy's obviously active because he's voting for himself. And if somebody was monking votes in, we would see that on the parish information screen. Oh, Moobot's acting up again. So he has leveled up quite a bit here. He's up to level 9. Out of curiosity, let me see something here. Now, I don't have a captain here. I don't want to buy a captain just to see this, but let me see something here. Let's do that. So we would lose, just doing a basic attack is almost 281,000 honor. Pillage is very light. I'd like to write him, ask him to allow you to cap him and have him reset in the same area. Then offer him tons of supplies to build with. I'd help. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, if you wanted to contact him, yeah, if you want to contact him and, yeah, be my guest. Honor penalty there. Pillage is much lower. Ransack, not quite as high as the attack. I don't think that changes with buildings, which I can't adjust because I don't research that. 187. Raise 3 million. So this is where we get into the expense here. 3 million just to raise. Capture is actually cheaper. 2.8 million to cap, and of course we get the honor penalty. Yeah, that's yeah, I'd like to lock up Mako, but if you want to or you want me to contact him? Because I'd rather just cap him. I don't care, but I'll write him, and I'll write him saying, like I said, I didn't get a response to my first message, so I don't know if that would if I would get any response or not. But yeah, I would. I'm seriously considering capping this guy so I can get this village. Okay, all right. Yeah, well, I'll write him then. We shall do so and see. So we'll see what kind of response we get. So we'll see next week. Next week we'll probably be doing the capture then, won't we? Haha. One way or another we're going to probably cap him. Unless, of course, the village disappears. But again, it looks like he was active this week. So we should have at least a week before we have to worry about that village disappearing. Okay, so let's see. Let's see where we're going to be at here. I'm trying to debate whether I should rank up now and just start some research. Problem with farming now is it's going to be, it's so spread out now that I got the base production boosts researched. Education. yes, rank up. So really don't need ordinations. I'm not going to have 8 monks in there. I need larger armies. And right now, and at this point, the gold cost isn't really that. We got more than enough gold. Trying to see what research I would really want to do here. What's my granary capacity? Not that it helps when I don't have enough production to meet the max. In terms of how much I have to donate, that might almost be worth it. But what I really, I mean, at the end of the day, what I really need is production. I need production values here more than anything. I need to rank up swordsmen and peasants too. Alright. I gotta think. While I'm thinking, let's check here on our parishes and our donations. Alright, so let's see what we have left to rank up here. So in Don Mariano, archery is ranked fully. We still got to level up Pikeman's drill yard here. So let's go ahead. Let's see if we've got any weapons we can donate. Crap. Alright, catapult's done. So we need armor donated. Swords are done. So we need armor, pikes, and bows. Bows we're sorely lacking in. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Well, we're not going to get much value out of this. Let's go ahead and do 50. Pikes, let's go ahead and do 50. I'm not going to... yeah, I'm going to wait on doing those. Now armor, Christ, I ain't got no armor here. Really, I'm low on pikes too. That's because I've been Zanya because I've been recruiting an army, which is the problem. A long ways to go here. How many flags do we have? 2 flags. We need 4 for the next barracks. Bows needed more than others in fighting and upgrades. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Fletcher research. That's another. Yeah, because we lose all those bonuses from the parish. So our weapon production is essentially cut in half because we lose those bonuses. Listen to the marketplace, the sounds of people talking. Alright, well, let's go with this. Oh, you know what this is? The problem is we need bread. Bread, okay, we can do apples and cheese. So that's all the cheese we need. Let's go 17,000. So we want to keep complete packets here. Bordonius. Alright, let's go Benzania. 17,000. Actually, we can go 16,500. There we go. Apples. 37,000. So we're looking at... $38 is 19. Let's go ahead, 19, 1, 2, 3, 19,000. Bordonius, 19,000. Lapu was so pretty with bonuses before New Age. Yeah, I know. Yep, sitting pretty we were. And now, of course, no bonuses to be had. So we are good, and good. So we need bread. So first and foremost, that's exactly what we need to do right now. And I think Benzania is my southern village. Yep, so Benzania is my southern village here. what are we looking at here? 15 minutes. All right. You don't have bread anyway. You have bread. You've got bread. You've got bread. Boom. Barrack has bread. But we actually need bread in Mako too, so and that's 38 minutes. It's not worth it. So we can send a lot more bread from here anyway. Grocers, vacation cabin, nothing. Nothing. Bourneith, nope. Bois Voulant is 18 minutes away. I gotta see how much bread we need in Lavigan. Bylane, Benzania, and back to. Yeah, not a whole lot. What village do I have left? I think I need Mountain Peak. I think Mountain Peak is the last village I have type-wise that I need. Yes, we have at least one of all the other types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's 10 types, and mountain is the 10th one. So we need a mountain peak just to get the village types over with. But yeah, I need more lowlands. I need more lowlands and more plains villages to get those other food types in there, as they're so necessary for these donations. All right, that's pretty much what we can do in Don Mariano donation wise. So we just need to get 27,000 bread, and I think it's still level 8 is the max, so I think that'll max it out at least. Alright, so let's see. Lapu-lapu, I think we are actually done. Right, so Lapu-lapu has everything maxed out. Shut up. So, and we need 3 flags for any. We only need 1 flag for the Woodcutters Guild. Now, my only reason for placing the Woodcutters Guild is to be able to get this quest over with as quickly as possible. I would make donations, and I would end up deleting the Woodcutters Guild if I didn't have the room for it. Weapon-wise, then again. See, it's a matter of how much room do we have? How much spare room are we going to have with all the buildings that we need? We definitely need to max out barracks. We sort of want to max out supply depots, but I guess it's not entirely necessary. I know I sent you, to Lapu ones. Got confused where you needed bread. Oops. That's all right. Any of my villages in Lapu-lapu can use bread now because I just traded it all. Because I can just easily trade that back up. So I think that's going to have to be the next necessary placement here, because we could certainly make more use out of the Fletcher's Guild and for the time we have it than we would the Woodcutters Guild. All right. So when we get 3 flags, that's going to be the next one I threw down here is the Fletcher's Guild. That kind of makes sense to me. All right, Lava Gun, where are we? We need to finish leveling you up, but that's not a priority since we can't use the army yet. Same thing here. So where are we at? We're level 8 here. So we got, I think these are rank 10. So we got 2 more levels, 9 and 10. Long ways to go here. Let's see where we're at. Armor done. Swords done. Pikes done. What do we need? Bows, of course. Bornaith and Buevunon. And we don't have enough bows to level up. So what we'll do, we'll just go ahead and donate 30 bows here. Just to keep them on even pace. And get a few in there. See what we can do here. See, here we need the apples. We got the bread in. We got the meat in. Cheesy cheese. So let's get the cheese in. We should be able to rank this up. So that's, what is that, 17. Good. Send you, Bornaith, Buevuno. We'll do the 17.5. And now we shall do the apples. We need 49,000 apples. So that's 25,000. 24.5. So that's 24,500. So let's go 24. Then we can do Buevunon, since that's our farming land here. 25,000 and boom. All right, yep, 110%. We've got that leveled up, so that'll help stone production here. Leveled now, so that gets that leveled up. All right, good. We just have Mako left now. All right, Mako. We've almost got the archery range leveled up. We only need one more to go here, and we just need bread. We need a crap ton of bread. How are we doing here? Pretty close here. Let's see. Catapults we can donate. Well, actually, we can donate pretty much everything. So barrack, does anybody have like Barian? Barian might have the most right now. Let's donate. I think each one. Yeah, see, each catapult makes a packet. That comes in very handy. So 4. So we'll donate 4 catapults from each village. Actually, I can go more because we still got a ways to level this up. I think. Oh no, because I'm thinking each catapult is its own. See, that helps. So we'll go 5 packets. We'll go 5 packets. Should just donate 100. That's 100 packets right there. Beautiful. So we'll donate 50. Swords will donate 20. Pikes will donate 50. Because we've pretty much got our armies maxed out here, so we can afford to send a wee bit more supplies here. Let's try to say 50. Swords will do 20. Pikes will do 50. We will not do bows. Balakinwood, we won't do bows or pikes. But we will do 20 swords. And we will do 55 armor. Can you see Discord? No, I don't have Discord open right now. Unfortunately. I closed out of it. Badine. Excellent. Thank you. And let's get into Badine. We'll send them right on the way here. Benzania. Food. Badine. Now, of course, we can't send 6,000 because my people are already eating it. But we can send 5,990, I think. Woohoo! We got one bread left. I'll be going in a second. All right. So we were in Mako. Were we not? Okay. So that gets a little bit more towards that one. This is the important one, which we do have leveled up. Okay. So we got that maxed out. So we can do some bread here. Question is, we are slow. Let's do this first. Actually, no. Let's do this first. That way I don't have to come back here. Let's go. Let's just do half. We'll do 20,000 packets, or 20,000 units for 40 packets here. Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't been in Discord at all. Well, almost at all this week. I was trying to get stuff done at work, and then trying to get stuff done at home, trying to get caught up on some artwork and video editing and stuff. So I've been ignoring pretty much everything else. Okay, so let's go. Let's head here. All right, that's the donations for now, and as we will see momentarily, that barely scratched the surface of what we need. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? We went from what was it, 39 to 44, so 500 packets we managed to get in. So we're almost a third of the way through this bloody quest. I can't wait till this thing is over with. Of course, we still have the other one, which is 10,000 donations, but yeah, thanks to Taz's suggestion of, or what Taz's idea is to start with the big one and work his way backwards. That's what I should have done. Probably would have been easier to do that. But at least 10,000 isn't quite as onerous, because here we'd be almost halfway through. I think what I do want to do, let's do this first and foremost. What I do want to do, let's play a card here. Ale, fish, these are individual. Is there, I thought there was something, Apples Hall. Oh, pardon me. I thought there was one that gave a steady increase to all food. Yeah, I got one of those. Yeah, here we go. Veteran farmer. Double increased food production for 6 hours, which isn't a whole lot, but it might help. So I got 4 of those. So is that under food? Where's veteran farmer at? There it is. Now, does it come up under each individual one then? No. Okay, so it only comes up under the general one. Now we got triple increase here for 12 hours. Let's go ahead and play that one, because we got a ton of those. What we got for cheese? We got a ton of those. Let's go ahead and play one of those. We'll play these individually here. Meat, we don't really okay on meat. And these I don't necessarily want to do, because I don't have that many villages that use them. But I mean, bread might actually come in handy, because I do need a lot of bread. So let's go ahead and play that one, because we got, you know, we got plenty of those. fish. Of course, we only have 2 fishing villages, so that is completely unnecessary at this point. Vegetable cropping, we don't even use veggies yet. Now, hops tending. This can come in handy for those couple of villages that are low on hops, or low on lower production than consumption here. Let's go ahead and play that one. Okay, good. Let's still waiting for some more to come up. All right, well, let's get this donation squared away first and foremost. Let's get it squared away. And on Mariano, that way we don't lose too much to consumption here. There we go. Alright, we're in Benzania. Good, we can donate a nice 20,000. There we go. Bada book, bada boom. How are we doing on votes here, too? Alright, we're good there. We're fine. And we're... that's good. Beef that up there. Alright. Okay, where are we at? We're going to have to get the battle report here. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look who's in House 13. Why, congratulations, Megan. Nice. Congrats to the Megs. She's made it to House 13. Sweet. It's green. Nice. Well, congratulations, Megan, who has gone green. Sweet. House 13. She is part of House 13 now. The leader. So you'll get some nice prizes at the end of the age. Sweet. Some nice rewards. Excellent. Well, congrats on that, Megan, for going House 13. Excellent. Much appreciated. I was about to say much appreciated, but yeah, congratulations. I guess. Sweet. All right, Megan's a greenie. Megan's green. All right, so okay, let's get on the battle report of the week here because we got a lot to get through here. It's well, we'll talk more. Let's just put it that way. I mean, again, I don't, it's not necessary to go, to deal with everything on it over air here, but yeah, we'll see. But hey, it works out for you anyway. I mean, regardless of what happens, you're in a good spot now, which is all we could ask for at the end of the day, really. All right, we're good. Yeah, battle report of the week. I don't think there's anything else to really... oh, you know what I wanted to do? Before I forgot here, I need to... Oh, bummish. See, what I wanted to do here in Barrack was throw down another, another bakery. To beef up my bakery production here in Barrack. Yeah, that's okay. Bueno. Let's we got 2 bakeries here. Okay. Balasar, we got 2 bakeries, right? Yeah. All right, that'll be it then. Let's go ahead with Battle Report of the Week. Let's just rock and roll. Where are we at here? Yeah, it's getting kind of late. I'm debating whether to do another video. Oh, you know, I do gotta do a video because the young Abs needs a change, and I don't want to let her go too long. So we're gonna take another quick break here, showcase a little bit more of the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. And all the great stuff we try to do here with Extra Life and the Children's Miracle Network for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. How the money that we raise here helps the kids, helps everything else. So let's take a look at which one we are going to do now. I think I'm going to make this a slightly longer one, but I think it'll be well worth it. The one I haven't played in quite a while here, because you know what? I need to make sure I have enough time for Abs and getting everything else taken care of here. Do some other things. In the meantime, let's do this, and we'll be right back, everybody, while I get this all squared away here.